Welcome to the whole story, episode 38. This will be a jam-packed episode where we'll be covering previewing files, recording reinstatements on the map, and ingoing and outgoing comments. Take it away, please, Paul.
Thank you, Aaron. So this work was as a result of the governance group allowing us to carve out some time on the roadmap to do user interface improvements for users of Street Manager. So I was really pleased that they voted for that as an option, and the things I'm going to show you, I'm really delighted that we had the capacity to bring them into Street Manager. So I'm not sure what order you said these things in, Aaron, but let's tackle them one at a time. So number one, we've done this file viewer now. So this happens to be in the additional files section, but I think it works the same way in other areas. But you see now we've got this option to view. So you could see I didn't prepare this one, saying as it does, keep calm and analyze requirements. I think that was one of my colleagues. But if we had half a dozen here, they would be smaller and we could flick between the previews, so it was one of the areas people wanted us to improve on. We'd get comments like, oh, I have to download the picture before I can see it and know if I've got the right one or not. So I'm hoping that this you can see here, this attachment preview will be a popular feature with users. And hopefully this is one that people will just pick up on as they're logging into Street Manager. So you can see here that if I wanted to, I could now hit download image on this, and I would, yes, that's the one I want, and I would get to keep it. So that is the attachment preview, and like I say, it comes into its own when you've got 3, 4, 6 different pictures. So that's that one. Now, in the area of comments, you can see here, we've always had more filter options, but what I've got now is incoming and outgoing. So what I can do now is say incoming, not read. I don't know what's going to happen when I do this. I haven't practiced this. Apply filters. There you go. I don't know why we've written, how is it possible that the works record does not display the comments? But you can see these are the ones that we've got in the system that aren't marked as read. We don't keep a very tight ship here. You can see there's things from June 2021. I'll mark that as read now. And that one's gone out of the list, as you can see. Or I can clear these filters, and I can say, I guess it's incoming that you'll really be interested in, but equally I can say, oh, just show me all the outgoing comments that have been made, So I think that will be quite a powerful little tool for people, just the ability to say, show me only the incoming ones, because we weren't really getting the best out of the read not read functionality because it was being cluttered up with the outgoing comments. So that was a nice little one to nail. And you might not notice that if we didn't do some publicity around that. Now I've saved this one till last. This is, I've not practiced this too much recently, so let's see how I get on. So I've got this job here. I'm going to go to the work record, and I'm going to choose register reinstatement via map. So let's just remind ourselves, Mama ain't raised no fool, able close. Wonder where able close is. Well, let's go to register reinstatement via map. Okay, so it's taken me right to the location where I am. And I'm going to draw a line. Why not? Draw a line. So we worked from, let's just do this roughly from 8 till 6. There we go. And what we found, Aaron, was that people were spending time. It was a bit agonizing, to be honest. People were spending time like getting these coordinates from Street Manager and then writing them into Street Manager, or they were getting the coordinates from like a third-party system and painstakingly like typing them into SM. So hopefully you can see now I didn't have to do any of that. I've got my coordinates. Confirm. What is the reinstatement type? It's an excavation. Continue. What are the details? Oh, okay. Well, we can do that, can't we? Outside 8 to outside 6 in the carriageway. Got my coordinates there. Length was 4 meters by 1 meter, and we went 0.5 deep. This was all done. I might be admitting to a section 74 here, guys. Let's just say we did it on Friday. That was perm. No. Yes. Continue. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That all looks accurate to me. Register reinstatement. Boom. There we go. Done. Lovely. And you can see it's gone into the history there and all that good stuff. Now, people, Aaron, are always looking for more. So I think the next question that's come up is, can we view the reinstatements on a map? So that's not in yet, but that is, you can see that that's sort of the next thing that could be coming down the line in the area of reinstatements. That seems like a fairly natural one. So those are the 3 things I wanted to demonstrate today, Aaron.
Thank you, Paul. That was a lot to get in, and I think our users will really benefit from these new features. I have another question for you. How did you choose these particular improvements?
Yeah, it's a fair question. So we went out and we did user research in this specific area of like the user interface and what people would want to see. And there was a good few contenders, and we decided that the most bang for our buck would be from the things that I've demonstrated to you today. You know, I was on research calls myself where people were talking about the how difficult it was putting coordinate details in, for instance, like I was just talking about. So we had a longer list, and other things might have been you know, more complex, so we decided to, you know, do 3 smaller things rather than 1 big thing or whatever it might have been. But you know, these were all certainly high value things that we thought would you know, users would really appreciate.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds understandable. I think viewers will be thinking as well, is there any other improvements coming shortly to Street Manager that we're thinking of introducing?
Yeah, we kind of run out of runway, as my colleague said. We've been working on 2 things, kind of naming your exports and being able to redo exports. So let's say that every day or week you go into Street Manager on the applications and work screen in the first instance, and you do a particular type of export. What we're going to offer is the ability to kind of save your export settings basically, and obviously you'll need to go in and tweak the dates each time, because it's basically difficult to predict what dates you'll want, because you want to move them on a week or a day or whatever it might be. But we think that if we let you save a query called jobs expiring today or something, and let you do that filter for in progress and closed jobs with today's date, or whatever it might be, we can save users time that way. But we haven't done the first building block of that yet, which is to let you save a name for your filter. So yeah, hopefully we'll fit that in over the next few months as well. But I think this has been a pretty successful little bit of work that we've done here.
I think so too, Paul. I think that brings us to a close, and thank you all for being part of another whole story, a longer than usual one, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.
Thank you.